It was a watermelon worth $1 billion, constantly spraying soda inside. Just a lick would grant immortality and instantly boost muscle mass tenfold. There was also super corn, taller than a mountain. One tiny kernel was worth $100,000, enough to make popcorn for an entire village. To find the legendary BB corn, Alu and Dolong ventured into the death forest. After 2.5 days of grueling search, Alu finally found a cornfield. But strangely, the seemingly small BB corn could not be pulled out no matter how hard Alu tried. Unbeknownst to him, the BB corn's roots were connected to the entire mountain. Desperate, Alu resorted to using a hand chop, and after a smooth combo, he finally managed to pull off the BB corn. But before he could celebrate, Alu looked up and saw a gigantic corn, as tall as a 30-story building. In the clouds, Alu was stunned into silence. However, quickly regaining his composure, he charged at it with his husky. He leapt up and struck the corn with all his might, but only left a mark on the surface. It seemed that high-end ingredients required the simplest methods to open. Alu and Dolong, working together, finally peeled back the corn husk. To their surprise, there was a thick layer of corn silk inside. Can you smell the sweetness from your screen? Alu was eager to see more. After 2.5 hours of peeling and using both hands and feet, they finally saw the true form of the BB corn. Golden kernels made Alu drool. Just as he was about to pull out a kernel, he found he couldn't remove it no matter how hard he tried. Thinking quickly, Alu jumped behind the corn, gathered all his strength, and prepared to use his special move. In the next moment, all the kernels exploded like missiles, scattering everywhere. As Alu started collecting the corn, he was astonished to see a nearby giant corn was cut cleanly in half. Who could have done such a thing? On a nearby hill, a mysterious man silently watched everything. Alu didn't ponder this much. Next, he headed to the natural popcorn-making kitchen. Soon, they arrived at the 200-degree volcanic entrance. Alu placed the kernels on a stone slab, but this temperature wasn't enough to turn them into popcorn. So, Alu took the corn to a 300-degree area, with magma flowing beneath. The deeper they went, the higher the temperature. Sweat poured down as they could only rely on drinking water to survive. Yet the BB corn still didn't react. Alu pressed on to even hotter areas. The sun's scorching heat combined with the ground's high temperature made Alu and Dolong sweat profusely. The space felt like an oven on full blast. Just as they were about to be roasted, the corn kernels finally started jumping and expanding like ants on a hot pan. With a huge bang, popcorn exploded everywhere, covering the land. The sweet aroma of the popcorn even made Dolong, who never ate, start gobbling it down. Seeing Dolong enjoy it so much, Alu eagerly took a bite. The melt-in-your-mouth texture combined with the sweet flavor was like a mix of milk and cotton candy. Irresistible to Alu. But before Alu could savor it, a hurricane suddenly swept through the sky, sucking up all the BB popcorn. The little corn was hardly enough to satisfy a man's hunger, and he even wanted to suck Dolong into his stomach.
Like and subscribe.